This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
I want to mention around this time, The Marine is going to come out. So because of that movie coming out, Cena's got to do press, and he does it everywhere. Like Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Live with Regis and Kelly, Mad TV, The Howard Stern Show, the best damn sports show, period. There's not been many better ambassadors for the company than John Cena. Can we
Never.
Yeah.
Never. And he never turned nothing down but the covers. He was booked. He was going to go. He was always going to try to promote the company and its various projects. And so nobody worked harder that I was ever around in WWE than John Cena. His work ethic was Herculean, at least. So he was always that guy. Well, and because it was his first movie, he was all gung ho about promoting it, as he should be. And the fact that it wasn't a stinker. He did a nice job in that, as we've already discussed. So, but nobody that I can recall in WWE, the annals of WWE, I was there 26 years, starting in 1993. Nobody worked harder, or really is in the same conversation, than John Cena as it relates to doing extra work and always being there. He may go do media all day. Then when he got to the arena, guess what? He's got a Make-A-Wish to do. That's just him.
Survivor Series 2006, back in Philadelphia, Cena's going to team with Kane, Bobby Lashley, Rob Van Dam, and Sabu. They're going to take on Big Show, Umaga, Finlay, MVP, and Test. Umaga's DQ just 50 seconds in for attacking Cena and Rob Van Dam with a monitor. And Cena is involved in only the finish, where he hits the FU on Big Show to get the win for his team and be the final survivor. What did you think of these elimination style Survivor Series matches? Did you like it? Or too old school?
If the participants in said match had issues that were more than one pairing deep, I liked them. If there was a story behind the teams and how the teams get together and they weren't overtly random, I liked it. What I remember about that is the fact that Cena's image, the image of Cena, FUing Big Show, was incredible. Absolutely incredible. It put Cena's strength over, and he was ox strong. And so I remember that aspect of it. So I remember the finish. So apparently it's pretty good booking. I still remember that finish because his legs were shaking, and Big Show probably was well north of 400 pounds at that time.
Right.
So it's pretty damn impressive, to say the very least. But I like the teams if the teams have some sort of synergy. If they're just names put together, it's just a big old tag match.
Well, the next night on Raw, Umaga's going to lay Cena out. So at this point, Cena's in a program with Umaga and Kevin Federline, who I guess has Johnny Nitro with him. It's announced that SmackDown's Armageddon pay-per-view, Cena will team with Batista to face Booker and Finlay. Is this one of those, ratings are down, let's put Cena behind glass, let's break that glass, we need John Cena again?
Yeah, he's reliable. He's your go-to. Simple as that. Give him the ball.
Yeah.
You get in the red zone, who's going to carry the ball? Najee Harris or some red shirt? It's going to be John Cena, or in this analogy or illustration, Najee Harris, who I like, by the way. I think he's going to be a great pro. I really do.
Yeah. It's announced that Cena is going to be defending his WWE title in a Master Lock challenge against Chris Masters, and then Cena put him in the Master Lock. So at this point, Cena is like the central point of most of what's happening on Raw. We've mentioned he's got something going on with K-Fed. He's got something going on with Umaga. He's right in the middle of things on SmackDown with Batista. And now he's got this Master Lock. It feels like at this point, Cena is almost the sun, and the rest of the roster is sort of revolving around him in terms of the booking. Would that be fair to say?
Absolutely. No different than Austin, no different than Hogan, no different than Bruno. He was the it guy, was John Cena. And because one reason, he was reliable and he delivered consistently.
Let my family save your family some cash. You don't need perfect credit. You don't need money out of your pocket, but we will save you money. It's not a matter if, it's a matter of how much. SaveWithConrad.com. The trailer for the Marine debuts on Raw. What do you think of the movie, Jim? And how does it rank in terms of other WWE movies? I think most agree it's probably the very best one.
I liked it. John was well cast, well prepared. He had a good heel to work with. I can't remember the guy's name, Robert something. He was the villain in this thing.
Oh, he was tremendous.
Yeah. So he had a good dancing partner, right?
Yes.
He had his adversary who had a backup.
Robert Patrick. So you were thinking of.
Robert Patrick was a really good actor. He's still I guess he's alive. Very good actor. You see him in different things. But he was a great villain to John Cena's hero. So I thought that movie did well. You know, I remember Jan and I watching it and was very impressed with the whole damn production. I was impressed because I didn't know how well the WWE would do in making a movie and production wise and all those things. I should have known. I should have not doubted it. But after seeing it, I was very convinced that, you know, Vince is probably onto something here. Good scripts with the right talent. Don't overload in their boat. You know, they're not De Niro yet. Give them let them grow into a role. But Cena did a good job in this. Johnny was just, you know, I don't know if that was his primary goal to come to WWE, but nonetheless, he delivered the water in that one. He did a good job.
Jeff Hardy would return to WWE after a 3-year absence and face Edge here. And then Cena throws Edge into the harbor after the match. We know that there are certain staples that Vince really, really likes. He kind of low-key loves people being thrown into water, doesn't he?
You know, apparently it seems like he does. I just think Vince is like he's like huh?
He's a kid at heart. He likes fart.
Exactly. So I was going to say he's a juvenile delinquent at heart.
Yeah.
That's some clickbait for you out there for all you guys. Write that down. Vince McMahon is a juvenile delinquent at heart.
He did go to military school, so that's legit.
Yeah. He also got court-martialed.
That's a good story.
But seriously, I think he got court-martialed out of the military. He got in some trouble there. He was an honored kid, and he was a kid, and had the balls to act out. And so, but yeah, I remember that. And boy, that little water there next to the arena in Bridgeport, the home of the Bridgeport Bluefish independent baseball team. I think they were managed by a former Yankee named Sparky Lyle, because I did a first pitch up there a couple of times, because, you know, I lived 20 minutes from there, 30 minutes in Norwalk, something like that. That water was gnarly.
I can't imagine I mean, you're just going to come out there with herpa, hepa, hiv. Like you need penicillin. You need something stat.
Oh, it was bad. And yeah, you got, but again, Edge, team player.
Yeah. Never
said a word. If he did, he kept it to himself or to his little inner circle of people that he was speaking with. But, you know, Vince may I think it's just Vince likes to see people get put into uncomfortable, real positions.
Yeah, I get that.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.